What's the matter with you?
Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? All right, we're gonna get into a couple things today. Um, just some things I saw. I didn't really pay attention really to the news today. I know ICE is doing their job, and that's a good thing. We're getting these illegal immigrants on these undocumented people out of here, whatever. Like I don't even care. They're illegal immigrant. Like they are here illegally, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna get to a couple things here. First, I just want to let you guys know the Democrats are back to their games. The mainstream media is just absolutely losing their mind, and I have no idea how this lady. Honestly, I don't want to see no one lose their job. I honestly like. I understand you got people got families to feed and stuff like that. But like, I don't want to see nobody lose their job. But this lady and the stuff she says, and then she wonders why there's podcasters out there that gets more views than she does on a nightly basis. There are, you could probably name, if you really sat there and thought about it, you could name 20 podcasts that will get more views than she will get broadcasted out over the national airwaves. I'm just saying. Like, and yeah, this is Joy Reid. She's just absolutely, in my opinion, she is just absolutely deranged. Like, I don't know where she like got so liberal is that I don't know, but she is absolutely like Trump derangement syndrome. That is what I mean. It is nuts. Anyway, we are gonna watch this here. Alrighty, let's do it. All right, I'm not playing the whole thing, okay, because I can't take this, but I just want to show you what they are back up to. They said it. I didn't. I'm just saying these people have no idea Donald Trump is gonna go on a tear. They're gonna try to hold him up in court. It don't matter. He's gonna Euro stop, boom to the basket. Like he's gonna get shit done whether people like it or not. And like this lady's sitting up here playing games. Trump ain't playing fucking games. That's why he doesn't give your network interviews. That's why your ratings suck because you don't get it. Here we go.
As subhuman was a question of good conquering evil, which conditioned millions of Germans to celebrate Hitler and turn a blind eye to his brutality. If that sounds vaguely
they're back to it. They're right back to it. Right back to it.
familiar, that's because it is. Similarities to what happened in Germany and what's happening now in America are just undeniable.
Yeah, okay.
History may not repeat verbatim, but it sure does rhyme.
Damn,
Trump and Stephen Miller, his former director of speechwriting, depict non-white immigrants as carriers of deadly diseases who are violent terrorists. Trump was returned.
Now, you know what? Trump says it how it is. If you don't like it, like for real, if Trump says it how it is, if you don't like it, oh well, whether you agree with it or you don't, he says it how it is. Like, grow up. Life isn't fair. Damn. Anyway, look at it. And then she presents. Trump says people cross. NBC News. Trump says people crossing the border bring very contagious disease with them. I believe. What is this? May 22nd, 2024. I'm just saying. It's like, is that like? Is that what is this like? Okay, and somebody could like it happened. We had and we just came out of a pandemic. Like it hasn't even. I don't think it's been 5 years, guys. Like USA Today, without evidence, Trump blames Biden open borders for radical Islamic terrorism. USA Today. That was it's a headline by Lauren Vigarin, January 3rd, 2025. Okay, like honestly, we've had terror attacks since then. So like these, she wants to put this out there, and she's like that. That's why the mainstream media is dead, because they don't get it. They have to, even in these little, watch, even what the AP will do right here. Even in this little sentence, it's worded in a specific way to make it be negative, when it really should just be call it balls and strikes.
To the president.
Meta rolls back hate speech rules as Zuckerberg cites recent elections as a catalyst. What's up with the parentheses around recent elections? What are you people so damn like? What? I don't even. That I don't get it. But okay, let's go.
After staging a coup, and has exerted control of media or social media in order to parrot anti-immigrant vitriol and openly hateful anti-LGBTQ language, which is what Meta just did. And then there are the business leaders who pay him.
So now Facebook is part of whatever she's claiming here. It's unbelievable.
Fund him and think they can control him.
Oh gosh, lady. Okay, so why is she so qualified? Let's take a look here. Why is she so qualified? What makes her so qualified and to do this? Okay. Wikipedia. Julian Reed, born December 8th, is an American progressive political commentator and television host. We know that. Okay. The New York Times protested against. The New York Times described Reid as a heroine emerging from the political movements and protests against Donald Trump. So you're gonna be a news anchor that's supposed to call things down the middle. Like, I understand if you go a little left or a little right, kind of like Brett Baer. You know, he calls it balls and strikes, but I mean he's a little right. You could tell. But I'm just saying that's garbage. Like, what qualifies this lady? Okay, she wrote some books. Okay, actually, this book might be good. Medgar Evers is actually is a sad story with him. Um, Reid was born of joy in Brooklyn, New York City. Her father was from the Democratic Republic of Congo, and her mother was a college professor and nutritionist from Guyana. Her parents met in graduate school at the University of Iowa. Reid was raised Methodist. Had one sister. Her father was an engineer who mostly divorced. She moved down to Colorado. Okay, and through Colorado college. Okay, together. Began originally United States in South Florida, working in America to oppose the Iraq War. Oh, she's always been a lefty. It's because of her parents. It's because of her parents. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then she met up. Yeah, I mean, she's just figure out. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, okay, she did Reed graduated from Harvard in 1991 in film studies. Okay, so she went to Harvard. Whatever. Okay, good for you. You went to Harvard. Whatever. I don't care. Harvard. That's it right there. I mean, she just got. Man, and you know what? She should thank her lucky stars because she wouldn't have a show without Donald Trump. But anyway, let's stop wasting time on her. Let's get back to actually the real news here. This is awesome. This press secretary is absolutely awesome. I love the way she carries herself. What she's doing is absolutely unreal. I mean, it is good stuff, man. Like, I'm really sorry, guys. Oh, here we go. Boom.
Is going to last, and how is the
This is how she carries herself. No BS.
Organizations that rely on federal funding make payroll, pay their rent in the meantime?
It is a temporary pause in the Office of Management and Budget.
All right, I'll explain real quick. They're not gonna like pause payments and stuff. It's a pause on like applications for grants and stuff like that, and like they're like people that are already getting welfare and aid and stuff like that. They're not gonna cut that off. Like they're not. Like that's the thing. And these people, they're playing games already. They're already comparing Trump to Hitler. And I'm sorry, I said it. I didn't want to say it, but they're already comparing him and his administration to Hitler and what they did. Now it's these other people. I'm sorry. Now it's not working anymore, and this is why. Here we go.
Reviewing the federal funding that has been going out the door. Again, not for individual assistance.
Ordered as Trump saying he would be open to deporting those students who are here on visas but hold pro-Hamas sympathies.
The president is open to deporting individuals who have broken our nation's immigration laws. So if they are here illegally, then certainly he is open to deporting them. And that's what this administration is hard at work at doing. We receive data from DHS and from ICE every single day. From what we hear
good,
on the
guys.
ground, ICE
She's
agents
real
are
good.
feeling
I'm
incredibly
just saying.
empowered right now because they actually have a leader in this building who is supporting them in doing their jobs that they were hired to do, which is to detain, arrest, and deport.
Now there is a little legal disclaimer I have to put out there. I guess coming to the United States, technically it's a civil thing. And then when you get caught, you get thrown out. And then if you get caught back, like if you're here on a tourist visa and you overstay your visa, it's a civil thing. They deport you if you come back illegally, then it's a crime. So the Trump administration is basically going to have to clean this up a little bit because the Democrats are going to play their games with this. Trust me, they got people. I'm telling you. These people think 5 chess moves ahead, but you know what? Trump's 10 chess moves ahead. Oh, man. All right, here we go.
Illegal criminals who have invaded our nation's borders over the past 4 years. That's what the president is committed to seeing. Peter.
Very quickly, just following up on the question on immigration first. President Trump, during the course of the campaign in 2024, said the following
She's good,
about
man.
illegal immigration. He said, they're going back home where they belong, and we start with the criminals. There are many, many criminals. NBC News has learned that ICE arrested 1,179 undocumented immigrants on Sunday, but nearly half of them, 566 of the migrants, appear to have no prior criminal record besides entering the country illegally.
She's
the
good.
President still focused exclusively, which is a civil crime,
He just said
it. Criminal.
Federal crime.
So I'm asking though. He said he was going to focus on those violent offenders first. So is violent offenders no longer the predicate for these people to be deported?
The president has said countless times on the campaign trail. I've been with him at the rallies.
All right, here we go a little bit.
Committed to both tax cuts and spending cuts. And he has a great team negotiating on his behalf, but there's no better negotiator than Donald Trump, and I'm sure he'll be involved in this reconciliation
He's good,
process
man.
as
I'm
it moves
telling you.
forward.
He knows what he's doing.
Caroline, in the
He knows what he's
announcement that you
doing.
made last night on the Iron Dome.
Yeah, this is a big
The
one.
president directed that the United States will build this Iron Dome.
Yeah.
When you
Oh.
read into the executive
This is one we'll do. This is one I'm gonna do a video on because I was in the military. But basically, I could have swore, guys, I could have swore we gave the Iron Dome. I got to do some research, but I could have swore we provided that tech. That technically is our Iron Dome system that protects Israel. I get. I was doing a little bit of research, and I guess it's not. I guess maybe we had a hand in it, but Israel has the source code and all that to follow the what the Iron Dome does real quick is it basically it puts a dome over Israel so that when they shoot missiles into Israel, Israel can assess this Iron Dome system. It has missiles in it, and it can assess like, okay, if they shoot 10 missiles, okay, what they'll do is like it'll analyze it and it'll go, okay, these two missiles are going, no, they're gonna go, let's just say they're gonna go in the ocean, so they're not gonna worry about those two. The other 8 missiles, let's say 4 of them are gonna hit a field where nobody's at, nothing's gonna happen. They're gonna let the missiles hit the field, but then you have the 4 left that are going to hit a population center. The Iron Dome can calculate all that quickly, and it'll shoot up 4 missiles to collide in the air with uh the incoming missiles. And I thought that was our tech. I didn't realize it was. I don't know if it's true or not, but this maybe they might talk about it a little bit.
Water, it seemed short of that. It asked for a series of studies
Yeah.
and reports back on. Can you tell us whether the president has directed this? And if he is as concerned on this issue, why the suspensions that we saw listed by OMB included so many different nuclear programs, non-proliferation programs, programs to blend down nuclear weapons, and so forth?
First of all, when it comes to the Iron Dome, the executive order directed the implementation of an Iron Dome. It also, as you said, kind of directed research and studies to see if or how the United States can go about doing this, particularly the Department of Defense. When it comes
Okay, basically they want to build our own Iron Dome then. Okay, our own Iron Dome then. I could have swore we had one, but again, I don't know. Ronald Reagan did Star Wars. I'm sure we have some type of missile defense system, but I'm just saying. Okay.
to the other
You know what? I just wanted to make the point that she's going to be a real good press secretary. She ain't messing around. But this is actually the one I want to get to here, guys, because these are some, to end it off, these are some guys that were in special forces, okay? And I wasn't. I was just in. I'm sorry. I wasn't. I was just in the artillery. But this is basically saying about real quick. It's gonna explain about what the cartels are gonna do. Well, not well, just what Trump did, and then what we can do, what the military can do, what the military community can do, what we can do to combat this. But there's a lot of it's a very complicated issue. It's not like going into Afghanistan. It's literally a fight in our backyard. And I share some of the sentiments some of these guys say. I really do. I mean, all these guys keep it real. All these guys keep it real. Okay.
The military is going to get involved, right? So President Trump signed an executive order designated the cartel as a terrorist organization, right? The classification opens the door for broader legal measures, including military involvement and financial sanctions to combat their influence in operation, right? So once he signed that order, the full might of the DoD is available to him to be able to target the cartel and essentially destroy them. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Right. As far as now, I know John lives in Arizona. Peaches, you're in Vegas.
I don't know if you guys caught that, but he basically said because of the national emergencies and Trump declaring them a terrorist organization, there are certain powers he can do. There are certain things he can do. Plus, also, too, you guys got to think it's right on the border. It's not like there's an ocean, like it's an ocean away. It is right there. Like I'm in Chicago. What? I think that would be a 18-hour drive. I mean, if I had to get down there for some reason. I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
Jake, you're in fucking
these guys are
San
these guys
Antonio.
are
San
bad.
Antonio. Like, cartel is all around there. What are you guys' thoughts on this? We'll start with you, Peaches.
I think it's I'm excited for our boys, right? And I hate that I'm missing out on it. I think it's good. I think it's great. I think if we're not, I would rather our folks do this and protect our home than go fight ridiculous wars that we have no place being because some politicians think we need to be over there. Like, this to me is a righteous mission, and I support it and I'm all about it. Plus, our boys get to keep their skills super sharp.
I share his sentiment. It is right. I share his sentiment. It's right on the border. I mean, it's what we got to do. I mean, like he's. I share his sentiment. However,
Jake?
Okay, so it's fun.
I like this guy. He keeps it real too. He's got some good videos. I haven't watched any of the one dude's video that talked, but Jake, I've watched his. He's good. Some of his videos, I don't know. I don't agree with, but you know what? It's all right. We can agree to disagree.
Funny because Jay dropped a video on this a couple days ago. I'm dropping a video on Jay's video. I'm piggybacking. So here's what I'm gonna say. Okay, I don't think the cartels are the problem. Okay, I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
He's right about
Our
this.
drug epidemic in the United States is 3 times higher than the next country on the list. Okay, we lose 300. I think it's
Supply and
381
demand.
people a day to drug overdose in the United States. The next high.
What do you say? 383. That is insane, man. That's insane. That's insane. Just say no, man. For real. Don't even do it. But anyway, listen to what he's saying, and he's right. It's a supply and demand issue. It doesn't. I'll do another video on the Green Beret. I'll do another video on a video this guy at the end does. The guy who was explaining everything in the beginning, and he breaks it down really well. Yeah, let's finish it out.
Highest conglomeration of people is 83 a day. Okay, so I just want people to think about that. Like, do we have a cartel problem or do we have a drug problem in the United States? I think it's a drug problem. I mean, as far as going to hunt the cartel, I think we have a lot of dead bodies. Like, I
He's
think
right.
I think it's gonna go both ways.
He's
I
right.
think we go down there and fuck around, we're gonna find out. You know, if we try to land on the X, if Dev Group gets lazy and doesn't want to do a fucking proper infill and lands on the X, they're gonna get fucking shot down. It's gonna be dirty.
Yeah,
But I really don't think, in all honesty,
right,
that
man.
any of that's gonna happen.
that I don't know. Yeah.
Because if you just saw, they turned over El Chapo's son, I think yesterday or this morning, and there's another dude that got turned in. So I think the cartel said, "What would you like to not come down here and fuck us up?" And we said, "Turn these 2 dudes in," and they turned them in. So I think there's a lot more geopolitical shit going on than just the boys going down there to stomp ass.
You know what? I agree with him 100%. I think this whole, we're going to send the U.S. military down. I think this whole, we're going to send the U.S. military down there and do this and do that, and we're going to take it. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. Greatest military in the world. Great. Just saying. There's a lot more going on. If these guys know we're coming for them, they're going to do what they can to prevent it. I mean, wouldn't we? I don't know. It's not like I don't know. We can't negotiate with them. They're terrorists now. I mean,
Obviously, yeah, that sounds great, but I'm gonna tell you this: if we go down there and start killing people, I guarantee you they come up here and start killing people.
that's the
And
problem.
when people start dying at Fort Bragg and fucking
Yeah.
Fort Lewis,
The-
and their cars getting fucking 50,000 bullets shot in them like fucking training day.
Yeah.
I think the sentiment will change real quickly.
Yeah,
in the
people
special
aren't going to
forces.
like that.
Dude, we need to figure out how to.
Yeah, man, people aren't gonna like that. But yeah, man, I just really wanted to show you guys that. That'll be it for the podcast today. What are we at? We're at 25 minutes. It wasn't too bad. I covered some stuff. I just wanted to go over a few things, nothing crazy. Like I said, I really didn't watch the news hardcore or get into the news hardcore. So today I kind of just was just, I guess, well, I want to see, I did want to see how she did. And then, I, just kind of snooped around the military channels, got into that because, yeah, man, just, I love this country and it is what it is. And yeah, but I really appreciate everybody watching. And if you can give me a like, if you can give me a sub, anything you can do, I mean, I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I'm looking to inform. I hope you guys learned something. I appreciate everything, and thank you.